Hello boys and girls, welcome back. Today we are doing Parajumbles in 10 minutes. You just need to read the sentence, follow the correct sequence and form a coherent paragraph. Let's come and have the discussion. Now these four sentences labeled 1, 2, 3 and 4 given below when properly sequenced would yield a coherent paragraph. Decide on the proper sequencing of the order of the sentence and key in the sequence of the four numbers as your answers. So this is a CAT paragraph and we need to solve it as quickly as possible, and let's see if we can do this in just 10 minutes or not. So first sentence says, centuries later, formal learning is still mostly based on reading, even with the widespread use of other possible education affecting technologies such as film, radio and televisions. So we know that this is something, they are talking about formal reading which was in the medieval age or after that. Okay. Now the second option says, one of the immediate and recognizable impact of the printing press was how people learned. In the scribble culture is primarily involved listening, so memorization was paramount. Scribble culture is something where you just used to listen and you did not write. Something that the gurus and Gurukul was teaching to you guys, that is coming from the scribble culture to this culture that we are today, where we can listen, hear and even write. Okay. The third option says the transformation of learners from listeners to readers was a complex social cultural phenomena, and it was not until the industrial era that the concept of universal literature took root. Okay. This is a basic example of how transformation happened from learners to listeners. Okay. That's what I explained just right now. Option 4 and the last one says the printing press. Now we know that it is also about printing press because it is coming repeatedly and we need to have this as a keyword. Okay. The printing press shifted the learning process as listening and memorization gradually gave way to reading, and learning no longer required the presence of a mentor. It could be done privately. Okay, so this is your four options. Now you need to find the opening sentence. We have seen that, reading press has been formally repeated again and again. Technology has been repeated. Now scribble culture and learning culture. Okay. Now we need to write, I'll just choose another pen color so that you can read it properly. Scribble culture. Okay. Scribble culture to learning culture that we are right now over here. Okay. The learning culture that also includes reading, writing and seeing. Okay. Now, we also need to see that how the past influenced the present situation and then it will affect the future. We need to have this mind when we are solving any parajumble question. Past, present and tense. Okay. So, past mein kya hua tha? Past mein it is very beautifully written over here in option 2 that you see over here. One of the immediate and recognizable impact of the printing press. Okay. Since we have seen printing press is also mentioned in option 4, it is also mentioned in, when it is saying learners from listener and the cultural phenomenon when it took place and the technology over here. So we'll go sequence by sequence. Let's see what comes in the sequence first. So here, now that the introduction of printing press is had, we are doing it over here in option 2. We need to take that as an opening sentence. Let's see. Okay. One of the immediate recognizable impact of the printing press was on how people learned. In the scribble culture, it primarily involved listening, so memorization was paramount. Okay. It involved only listening and nothing else. Okay. So we need to first write over here about the scribble culture. So option 2 is your opening sentence. And now we see where is our keyword. Where is it defined? Okay. Now that we have seen that printing press is mentioned over here, we need to find another keyword which matches the same vibration. Printing press mentioned tha option 2 mein. Now we need to find the same keyword that is mentioned, and that is only mentioned in option 4. Okay. We can now go in option 4 where it is written about the printing press, how it shifted from learning process as listening and memorization gradually gave way to reading and learning and no longer required the presence of mentor. It could be done privately. Okay. So option 4 comes just after 2 because it is explaining how the printing press evolved from the scribble culture to here where the mentors were also introduced and the learning was happening in the presence of all those mentors. Okay. Now, we need to see how this also got transformed from the scribble culture to learning culture and how the printing press was into effect. That is defined in option 3, which says the transformation. Okay, what did I say? I said first we need to define past, then present, and then future. So present, what was happening? The transformation was happening. The transformation of learners from listeners to readers was a complex social and cultural phenomena. And it also not only until the industrial era that the concept of universal literally took place. Okay, so option 3 comes here. Now option 4 and 3 are exactly the same pair that we were finding. Okay, ये वही couple है जिनको हम बीच में बिठा देते हैं शादी के मंडप पे और ये यहाँ पे बहुत आराम से enjoy कर रहे हैं. Now we need to find the future concept कि future में क्या होने वाला है और क्या हो चुका है maybe, but it needs to get defined, and that is explained in option 1, which says century later formal learning is still mostly based, abhi bhi formal learning chal raha hai, and it's still mostly based on reading, even with the widespread use of other possible education affecting technologies such as film, radio and television. ठीक है? I hope कि ये 5 मिनट से कम में भी सॉल्व हो गया होगा. You just need to jump through keywords and you will find the right sequence. उसी के थ्रू, if you want such videos to come up regularly for CAT preparation, एक तो मैं लेके ही आऊंगी, plus there is also 60% off on all CAT and OMED subscription, which is ending tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last date, so you need to have this subscription in your hand right now. You just need to type my name Juhi and you will get this subscription in the latest offer that is going on any platform. Okay, and the batch has also started. There's the Aram batch that has started only at 16,999, which you will get at the tailored syllabus that is going right now from all the educators who are universally proven to teach you CAT and OMED. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope ऐसे videos आपको और inspire करे to take up CAT for your career. Thank you so much.